Hi guys, so today I have a card to share, and it's supposed to be a backyard scene card. At least that was my idea for it. And the idea was that these girls are playing in their backyard, and they're playing with their little telephone cans, with the one with the string on it. And I kind of messed up this girl, but I thought it wasn't too noticeable, so I left it alone because I put some distress ink on it by mistake. But there's both of them. And here's the card. It's a 5x7 inch card. And then the inside, I kept it fairly simple. So here's the inside. So I'm going to show you guys what I used to make this card. First I'll show you the stickers. So I used some of the stickers I got at Walmart about 2 weeks ago. So I used this one, and I used some flowers from here. And I think that's all I used from there. Oh, and the birds. I used the little birds on the inside as well. So you can see the flowers here. And you can see more flowers up here. More flowers up here. And then here are the two birds. And sorry about my hands. They're all full of ink because this card had a lot of inking on it with distress inks. So there's that. And then I used this sticker sheet, also by Sticko, and I used the bees. You can see the bees are up here. Then I used this sticker sheet, and this one I used the little flowers on it. Okay, so here are the flowers right here. And I just put them on the bird bath. And I think that's it for all the stickers. Then for the paper pads, I used the American Crafts Color Crush. I got this, I think it was last year at Target. And I used this for the inside papers. So this paper and this one. And then I used this paper pad, the Pebbles Family Ties. And I used this to make the trunk, the tree trunk. So here's the tree trunk. And it has a very faint wood grain pattern on it. I'm not sure how well it'll pick it up. Let's see if it'll... Yeah, it's very, very faint. But I used that. And that's all the pattern paper I used. The rest was white cardstock that I inked up with my distress inks. So the grass, I inked it up with my Tim Holtz peeled paint distress ink. And I also used the peeled paint distress ink to make the tree. And I will show you how I made that in a second. I also used the Tim Holtz Broken China distress ink for the sky, and I used my cloud stencil for that. And I've showed that various times. Let's see if I can. It's this one. And I just inked it with my finger dauber. And I think that's it for that. So, yeah. And then the fence, I made it on my own, just with white cardstock, and I just cut out some strips, and I made this pointy, and I embossed it with this embossing folder, which I think I got this in a rack from Enchanted Steph. And so I embossed those. And then I embossed the tree. Well, first of all, I used this die to make the tree because I didn't have a die that was exactly the way I wanted it to be. And I didn't have a stamp either that would give me the dimension I wanted. So I used this die set by Your Next Stamp. It's called the Puffy Cloud die set. And I cut out a bunch of clouds from there. You can see the paper here. So I cut out a bunch of clouds, and I inked them up with my peeled paint distress ink, and then I embossed it with this embossing folder by Lifestyle Crafts. And I got this in a rack from, I think it was Judy Bakes 22. So I embossed it and at a diagonal. So I thought it looked pretty cool like that. And that's basically what I did. So I layered a bunch of them, I put some in the back, and I popped up the whole tree. So you can kind of see the pop dots there. So that is how I made the tree. Then I used for the stamps, some of the stamps I don't have them near me because they're rubber stamps and I put them away. But this bird bath and bench are from the CC Designs Take a Seat stamp set. It's the really big stamp set that CC Designs sells. So I used that there. The two girls are, what are they? I think it's Jilly and Emmeline Chat or something. It's something like that. I have it, but I don't remember the name. But that's those two, and I drew in the line because the line was a little bit shorter than it is there. And then the rest of the stamps I do have next to me. I used the Lawn Fawn Happy Summer, and I use these little ants, and I use those back here. Then I use the Lawn Fawn Year 2, so this one, and I use a little turtle. You can see the turtle is right here. And all the colored images are colored with my watercolors. Then I use the Lawn Fawn Critters in the Forest, and I use this for the Hello Friend, and I just used the Hello Foxy and Thanks Friend, and I masked the thanks and I masked the Foxy so I could write Hello Friend. So I used that, and the final stamp set I used was this one, and this is by October Afternoon. It is from the Sidewalks collection. It's just called Sidewalks Rubber Stamp Set. And I used the squirrel and the bird, this bird right here. Okay, so you can see a little bird over here, and then the squirrel is over here. And then for the grass in the bottom, if it'll focus, I used my Prismacolor pencil just to draw in that grass. And I also did a few over here and over here. So here's my card, the outside. Okay, and then the inside, I used this washi tape that I got from Target a while back. And then I used this border punch from EK Success. And I used it on the bottom. And then I inked up the bottom of the card with this Martha Stewart ink. And that is it for my card. So again, here's the inside, and here's the outside. Okay, so thanks for watching. Bye!